Wherever you go on the planet, wherever you spend a dollar, whether it's to buy gas or to go to a restaurant or to pay utility bills, no matter who the vendor is, they are paying a merchant fee. There's a margin called interchange, and consumers don't see it except to the extent to which the vendors build it into the price of the product, but they can never get access to it. And the way the transact card financial ecosystem is created, we bring the interchange that comes from each of those transactions anywhere in the world into our system to help us create a rewards platform that allows people to increase their buying power. So all of a sudden, those interchange fees are working for consumers, and that's a piece of the magic of transact card. I also want to mention that we're not selling a product. We don't care where people go or where they spend their money. That's up to them. But every transaction anywhere creates an impact that can be exploited or beneficial in Z Club using Z-Bucks. So yes, I'm ready to go to that conversation now if you want.
Well, you know what? Before we go there, you really hit something that really is going to interest my audience out there, especially in the small business community. Did I hear the word revenue share coming from the honeypot of interchange fees?
Well, I wouldn't call it revenue share. There is a business element to this for sure. Our distribution methodology has a number of different channels and interfaces, and yes, for our distribution networks, there is an income piece that's quite attractive. But I wanted to focus right now on the benefit to the consumer, and that interchange comes into transact card and allows us to create a set of benefits for consumers that mean that their spending power is increased. There's another piece to that I want to get to whenever you're ready to let me go there.
No, I'm just sitting here saying to myself, I'm hearing from you that this Z-Buck is going to be a dollar for dollar, right?
Exactly.
Dollar for dollar reward for every dollar that is spent off that transact card. Tell us about that, Peter.
Exactly, and that's why we don't care where you spend your money. You can spend your money at a restaurant or at a hairstylist or to go to a sports game or wherever it is, wherever you use that card with the Visa logo on it. Every time you spend a dollar anywhere, it produces the equivalent of a dollar inside our private ecosystem, the online mall called Z Club. And so each dollar spent produces a Z-Buck, which has a value of $1 inside the Z Club, dollar for dollar.
How are you feeling about the transact card?
Oh, I love it. I'm excited to get it, excited to use it. The thought of being able to turn our grocery bills and our gas bills into something more and to be able to help more people do the same is just incredible to me.
I'm excited to basically get dollar for dollar. To be honest, I feel like when we use our cash, we don't get nothing back in return. That money's gone once we swipe that.
Exercise their daily buying habits, whatever they may be, and they can recapture their business expense or their personal expense and take advantage of that and leverage it to buy their own personal items. I mean, you could buy somebody something extra for Christmas. You could build your whole Christmas portfolio out of that, or you could just give it away. You know, it's a real bonus-driven deal where people can kind of recapture their expenses, their daily expenses, and have a way to re-leverage that they wouldn't otherwise have.
The fact that this could be the biggest by far reward program that anybody has ever seen. That was one of the massive rollouts that I just got from there.
This is going to change a lot of people's lives. I mean, let's face it, after the pandemic, there's so many families that are struggling right now. And to be able to instantaneously, without changing a single thing, to double their spending power, literally every single month, I think it's just going to be a game changer for a lot of families.
Well, hello there. My name is Eric, and I have the privilege of sharing a brand new disruptive concept with you called Transact Card. You're literally one of the first people in the country to hear about it. We appreciate your time. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you two main ideas. Number one, we're going to show every household in America a way that they can double their buying power. And then we'll also share an optional financial opportunity that many of us are really excited about. So let's start off with the evolution of banking. You might be saying, banking, what's fun about banking? Well, friends, with Transact Card, we're not only going to disrupt the way people think about banking, but some other big industries as well. And as entrepreneurs, we know trends are our friends. So specifically, when you look at banking, going from the brick and mortar banks through the internet banking, mobile banking, app-based banking. Now the big buzzword that you'll likely hear more and more about is this idea of Finmo banking or financial momentum banking. And essentially all that means is showing people a way to take a dollar and stretch its value as far as possible within a financial ecosystem. And friends, Transact Card is that safe, secure, fintech financial ecosystem. What are we really talking about here? You see that green Visa bank card there? That is our Transact Card. Our goal is to get that into the hands of lots of American households in the years ahead. What makes it special, you might be asking? Well, when you set up a Transact Card, you're going to go through a KYC process and you're going to set up a real FDIC insured checking account with one of our community banking partners. You can then load as little or as much money as you want from your primary account into your Transact Card checking account. You can do this through ACH transfer, you can do an e-check, you can even do a debit card pull. You can actually activate up to 5 cards per account. I have one for my wife, my kids. You can set spending limits on it, and you can track through all the notifications of what's going on. And you're probably asking yourself, why would I do that? I've already got all these other cards in my wallet. Well, friends, with Transact Card, we're going to give you a one-to-one dual currency that you'll be able to use within our ecosystem. We call our currency Z-Bucks. Think of those like a coupon, and it's real simple to understand. So you go and gas up your car for $70. You use your Transact Card, you get 70 Z-Bucks. You go get a coffee for $6. You use your Transact Card, you get 6 Z-Bucks. Pay your utility bills, go out for date night, you get it. It's a one-to-one. And then the next question is always, what can I do with a Z-Buck? Well, the power of Z-Bucks will lie in our very own e-commerce platform that we call Z Club. And we are currently building and scaling all the way up until our official launch in November. At that time, you can expect to see millions and millions of your favorite product SKUs. Maybe it's shoes, all the way to diapers and everything in between. You'll be able to use those Z-Bucks to bring the price down significantly. So you see a pair of your favorite shoes, they're $100 on Z Club, they're $100 on any other online or offline platform, but here you can use 50 Z-Bucks to bring the price down 50%. Getting down to the real power of our platform, showing a single mom how to buy diapers and other items at a greatly reduced cost using those Z-Bucks. What did you have to do to get those Z-Bucks? All you had to do was go out and buy the items that you want or had to buy anyway, each and every day. A big question we hear is, what kind of brands can I expect to see on the Z Club when it officially launches? all the stuff you're used to or expect to see, your favorite name brand items right on our very own Z Club e-commerce platform. But it gets better. We want to make this really engaging, really fun. We're going to have flash sales. In fact, we've already started having flash sales with some of your favorite items. The difference with flash sales is your cash is not good here. Z-Bucks only to buy those items. So you might see your favorite sunglasses or purse or laptop, computer, first come, first serve, use all your Z-Bucks, pay a little bit of shipping and handling, have those delivered right to your doorstep. As I mentioned, we've already started having some awesome flash sales. You see some of our members there enjoying Nike bags, computer backpacks, PowerBeats Pro speakers, and on and on and on. So this is a really exciting feature as part of your membership. But what if you could swipe your way to your next vacation? How cool would that be? As we officially launch our Z Club into November, our goal is to have great vacations like cruises where you can use Z-Bucks to get onto that cruise ship. Imagine a cruise takeover with lots of fun people who used Z-Bucks to get on that cruise ship. But what you'll come to find is that we really are a social impact enterprise. We want to help more and more Americans enhance their financial literacy. So we're working on our own Power Save account that will go live by time we officially launch in November. And there's different ways to add to this Power Save account. We've taken some of the best features you've seen with other credit cards or fintech platforms where you can round up on your purchases and put that difference into your Power Save account. Maybe you go to one of your favorite fast food or retailers and have a percentage of that bill that goes into your Power Save account. As you're using those Z-Bucks on the Z Club, a portion of that will go into your Power Save account as well. Really cool to be able to offer more and more Americans a real nest egg that can grow and compound over time. $25 gets you a transact card to get you all the banking platform benefits I just described. And as soon as you make your first transaction, it might just be for $1 or $2, you will get 500 Z-Bucks. After your first year, it's going to be $5 per month or $47.50 annually. There's no contracts, there's no commitments. We're confident that you're going to love it. For those that join before November, you're going to double your Z-Bucks on every purchase for your first entire year, all the way from now until November of 2024. We'll double your Z-Bucks. Believe it or not, some of us already have tens of thousands of Z-Bucks accrued. Also, we just announced a brand new special offer. Those who get a transact card before November, you're never going to have to pay an annual renewal of any kind. So $25 and you're in for life. And transact card members will have the ability to refer others as we get closer to our official launch. Imagine being able to tell your friends, your family, and when they choose to participate, you will get 500 Z-Bucks after they make their first transaction with their own transact card. So how do we share this unique concept with America? We've talked about becoming a transact card member, and then eventually closer to official launch, being able to refer others into our financial ecosystem as well. Let's talk about the next core pillar, and that's becoming your own digital branch office and building out a community. We see this as a really powerful financial opportunity for those who might be open to it. It's $495. And then it's going to be $150 a month. Think of that like your business overhead expense. The $150 a month will not go into effect until November. Becoming your own digital branch office, you have the right to receive commissions on transact card transactions in your community. You have marketing support you have training. Truly, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. This is the part I want you to pay close attention to. If this really clicks for you like it did for me, you might have a hard time sleeping for the next few months. I've always said the holy grail of entrepreneurship would be if somebody, somehow, some way could figure out a way for us to get paid each and every time the people we're connected with make those everyday purchases that they want or have to buy each and every day, multiple times a day for the rest of their lives. Transact Card, because of our relationship with the community banks, has figured it out. All the Transact Card members that are out in the marketplace are going to get linked back through digital branch offices. On average, it's going to be 10 to 20 basis points. That might not seem like a lot, but think about all these transactions that are getting made every single day, all day long, that could be tied back to your digital branch office. 6 cents here, perhaps 8 cents there, 22 cents here, over and over and over, paid in cash to the digital branch offices that they are linked back to. You see a simple example right here with Erica. You can go out and sponsor 3 others who also want to own their own digital branch office, which creates 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more Transact Card members. You can choose to do that yourself, totally up to you, but we have a simple system of success to show you how to start generating more and more revenue based off the number of Transact Card members that are created throughout your digital branch community. And as you continue to grow and share, and the DBOs that you personally sponsor continue to grow and share with more Transact Card members, you can create a compound effect where lots and lots of Transact Card members are created throughout your digital branch community. And obviously, the more Transact Card members you have out there swiping their cards, the greater the interchange commissions become if you choose to put the work into it. So you've heard enough from me. I want you to hear from some of my friends. Some are brand new friends who've caught the vision, and they're going to share with us why in the world they said yes to this unique concept.
I just wanted to say it's impossible for anyone to turn my head unless it's something really unique. I need it to be of mass appeal. And this was for me. It really did catch my attention. I look at things from a psychology perspective, how easy it's going to be for someone to change their habits. This is just replacing, what they use in their wallet now. And I have to say it's really sticky, you guys, because I actually enjoy shopping now. If you haven't been under a rock lately, it's very expensive. It's a little painful. And now I'm actually like, yes, these $2 are amazing. That sweet swipe. I am stocking up on all of these flash sales. I'm really enjoying the experience, and I think more and more people are going to jump on and enjoy it too.
This is the most exciting business that I have ever been involved with. I have this mantra through life. Is it simple? Does it work? Can somebody like me do it? And guess what? It is simple. It does work. And even I can do it because I don't have to go out and train people how to swipe a debit or credit card. And everybody would love to match dollar for dollar what they spend in the real world in our Z Club, and to be able to buy things down up to 50%. It's so exciting and so fun, and why the people in my organization are just loving this. So thanks everyone at Transact Card. I'm so glad to be involved. Best thing I've ever done.
I've been an entrepreneur since the mid-90s. And I'll tell you, in a very short time, I've seen more entrepreneurs that never really had success have success here. When people understand that they can actually swipe their way to wholesale prices, I think that's when it all lines up and people say, I have to be a part of this.
I love the ease of use of the Transact Card. The fact that, I just can't get over the concept that I've already spent that money, putting gas in my car, going to eat at the restaurant, and then I get to spend it again. Where else can you do that? Where can you spend money, and it's all gone. Literally, it's out of your bank, and then you get to go and spend it again. That dual currency, it spends like money in the Z Club. That is why I'm totally excited to be here. Longevity, the trend is our friend, and to also help so many others. I think it's just so much fun. And that's really, when you're having fun doing a business, it doesn't seem like work. So that's what I love. And hopefully you see something of value here, that you will join us in our Transact Card community.
Excited to see what is here with Transact Card. I'm going to just talk about one word. It's disruptive. Disruptive from the standpoint of being able to take just the everyday person that uses a card already to be able to stretch their dollars substantially further. I mean, think about that. To be able to double your buying power on the back end is life-changing and life-saving in many instances. And so because of that, that's what leads to this thing being disruptive in the business sense. If you think about it, a ton of industries have gone from traditional brick and mortar to online to virtual and then to social. And when that has happened, there's been massive opportunity for those that got in front of it. We have the opportunity here to get in front of the banking industry. And to me, that is massively disruptive. But the coolest part about it is just the end user, the everyday card owner, is going to be able to substantially make their dollar go further. And that is going to help so many people out there on their everyday purchases.
If I had to use another debit card now and I knew I was not getting Z-Bucks, it would probably make me sick to my stomach. So I love this card. The other night I was out at dinner. I've never offered to buy 5 people's dinner, but I really want a double Z-Bucks. So if you really want to do this as a digital branch, as a DBO, you get a piece of the pie, because we're helping build the digital branch out while they're swiping and getting rewards. You can get your rewards too, but you're also going to get some of those transaction fees. We've got something that can help a lot of people. A lot of times, people pay their bills all month long and they get to the end of the month and they have no money left. And that's not the case now, because if they pay $2,000 worth of bills on this card, they actually have 4,000 Z-Bucks now. So maybe they can go in the store and their family, they can get a computer or they can book a cruise. So this gives them the chance to get that luxury item just from the double Z-Bucks and the double buying power that maybe a family would have never been able to think to get a computer or any extra, because they always run out of money. So I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Transact Card, for bringing this. And I think everybody should be sharing this card with everybody because we can change a lot of lives.
When I got a call about Transact Card, I was saying no, I didn't want to take a look at something, but the person that called me has a lot of credibility with me. And so I said, yes, I will take a look. I am a traditional business owner, and my husband also owns a business, and he's an accountant. So when he looks at anything financial, he can be somewhat skeptical, but he was super excited. And so we both jumped in and got our Transact cards, and we started using them. We have other point cards, and those have gone by the wayside. My husband has pushed me to change every single thing that we have on automatic renewal over to the Transact Card. He's changed everything over to his Transact Card. We've seen those Z-Bucks just start to rack up. We are so excited about the savings that we can on items that we would purchase anyway, that we can start to get those initial savings. And I come from a large family, and I could see where this could benefit families from being able to stretch your dollars by using the Transact Card as a member, as well as maybe helping that individual make some additional income being a digital branch office owner. I am so glad that I said yes to Transact Card, and I'm super happy to be a part of the Transact Card family.
Well, you just heard from a few of my friends, and most of them feel like family, having been on this transformational journey the last few months. And boy, are we attracting some tremendous high character, high quality servant leadership. So thank you for sharing. Let's talk about the next steps. We just want you to get back with the person who invited you to take a look first at Transact Card. We'd love for you to let them know what you're most excited about. Maybe it's being a Transact Card member. Maybe it's being one of our first digital branch office. We want you to come in where you fit in, and we will get you plugged into a system to maximize your hopes, goals, and dreams. And transparency is a core value in our company. We are in pre-launch. This is not the right time for everyone. Those who have vision, who can step out on faith, this might be a great time for you to join and co-create something special with us. And if not, that's totally fine. This might be a better time for you to consider being a Transact Card member. Specifically, when it comes to income, obviously there are no guarantees. You get out of it what you put into it. A lot of your income is based off your experience, your personal effort, your coachability, and a host of other factors. So please Don't come in thinking there is a guaranteed income. So I'll leave this up a few more seconds. Please read through it. No matter how you feel called to participate, and maybe you don't feel called to participate, we sure appreciate you taking time to take a look at Transact Card first. And my hope is that we can welcome you to the Transact Card family in whichever way makes the most sense to you. And listen, the way I looked at it is everything in my life has prepared me for this moment to be a part of something that really can be disruptive and can truly bless a lot of lives. So I certainly look forward to changing the world one swipe at a time with all of you.